Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and do a mediumship message. We're just going to kind of see what is your loved one trying to connect in with you. What are they trying to communicate with you? Any messages or advice that they have to give you? If you're looking to kind of connect into somebody specific, please feel free to pause the video, grab something of theirs, or kind of ask them to step forward for you. Let's go ahead and connect into their energy now. If you are looking to kind of book your own personal mediumship message to connect into your passed on loved one, feel free to do so. The link to that will be in the description box below, or any other tarot messages with me. This is a collective, so please take it as it resonates to you and your situation. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What does my collective need to hear from their loved ones? Any messages from my collective's loved ones? Let's go ahead and pull 3 cards to get us started. What are they trying to communicate with my collective? We're going to pull 3 cards. What are they trying to connect or communicate with my collective? We have the Whale. We have the Badger, Wisdom, Determination, and the Wasp, Anger. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like this is a big message of growth from their end, okay? I feel like they have had a lot of growth. This could be, now I want you to take it where it resonates. I'm going to go on both ends of this. I feel like either you have been struggling with something and it has been putting you in some sort of emotion, and this could be with a person, this could be with a situation where it's like you have been really struggling with something and you could be maybe feeling very frustrated or maybe even angry with the Wasp coming forward, okay? Now, I do feel like with them, this could be where it's like they have grown a lot, and maybe they were somebody who was maybe more angry within this lifetime. And for some of my collective, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that you were looking to connect in with this loved one. Just for some of my collective, a handful of them, I feel like you could have been maybe asking for somebody else to step forward, and this energy is stepping forward instead. But whoever this is, their energy is not of negative, not of the anger, not in this sense of being, frustrated any longer. They have grown a lot when it comes into the other side. And I feel like when it comes into this, they are trying to give you the wisdom and the growth to move past that as well. And this could be where it's like somebody has hurt you. With the mediumship messages, I do bounce around a lot because I feel like they have so many things to say. And because it's collective, I want to touch base on everything. I feel that some of you could have been hurt by something, or it could have been where it's like you have been really working towards something and it hasn't been happening, so it can be very frustrating, or you could hold a lot of anger towards somebody or some situation, and your loved one is like, listen. And for some of you, there is a sense where you hold anger due to this situation where it's like maybe it comes into this loved one's crossing, or maybe in a sense of like somebody in this physical, but it's attached into the loved one in some way, shape, or form. They are not of that energy, okay? And they're like, I don't want you to focus on that because it's not where I focus. No matter what the situation is, that is not where they focus. And they're like, I'm trying to give you that strength and that healing to move past it in some way, shape, or form. Now, I do feel like they try to give you a lot of wisdom. And when I say this, I feel like they really try to help you grow or expand in certain ways. It's like they know or see a bigger picture than maybe what you are aware of or what you see. And it's like, I try to give you that intuition push. I try to give you that feeling of moving forward in some way, shape, or form. You do have determination, and I really feel when it comes into this, I feel like there's a sense here where it's like, I want you to really focus in on where you want to be energetically, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and really become determined on reaching those goals, because I do feel like there's a sense here where there's a big amount of growth that they're trying to help you reach in some way, shape, or form. And I feel that like sometimes when we try to reach our goals and we're not reaching them, or it's like we're trying to move one direction, another direction, this direction, that direction, and it's like nothing is working out, it can put you in a sense of frustration or feeling very stale. But they're trying to help you see a bigger picture in some way, shape, or form. There's like some sense of wisdom here that they're trying to bring forward for you. All right. Let's go ahead and pull one piece of advice for my collective. What does my collective need to hear from their loved one? We're going to pull one piece of advice. All right, yours wanting to fly on out. Oh my God. Learning to forgive. Is that not crazy? I love the way that Spirit works and the confirmation that Spirit gives us, because I definitely feel for some of you, this goes into kind of learning to let go of certain situations. And I hate saying that because depending on like what the situation is, it's really hard to let go of it, right? And that's our human aspect of the situation kind of intervening. But your loved one is stepping forward and it's like, I need you to learn to let go of the situation or forgive of whatever sense it means. It doesn't mean that you like this person or that you whatever. It means that you're letting go of that energy because this anger, this frustration, this whatever it is you're holding on to is not meant for you. This energy is of a lower vibration and that's not who you are. That's not where you resonate. So let it go and it's time to move on from that. Do not allow that to dictate your future when it comes into certain situations, okay? And for some of you, this is going to be where it's like, I feel there could be something in association with a loved one where it's like learning to let go of that energy that maybe, let's say somebody did them wrong and they're no longer here, or maybe it has to do with like how they crossed in some way, shape, or form. They want you to let go of that energy because they do not think about it. That's not where they're at. And they're like, listen, I know that maybe me in the physical could have like been a certain way or resonated in a certain energy, but that's not where I'm at. That's not where I'm at. Now, for others of you, this could also be into your own energy or into them as well, where it's like, I'm asking you to forgive me because I feel like there is like a harsh energy for some of you. This person maybe could have been a little bit more harsh. And it's like, I want you to let go of that because I feel that could make that could be why you feel so frustrated, feel so stuck, or you get so angry when it comes to certain things. And it's like, that's not your soul. That is not your spirit. And let me help you move past this. There is a big sense here on like determination, and I feel like this is more of like focus in on where you want to go, focus in on some sort of expansion in some way, shape, or form. I really feel like there's a sense here where it's like learning to let go of certain energies, learning to kind of grow from certain things. Let's go ahead and pull 4 more cards. Let's pull 4 more cards. What else does my loved ones collective have to say to them? Let's go ahead and see. We're going to pull 4 more cards. All right, we have energy. Oh, I love that. See, I really feel we have water coming forward. We have hard life coming forward. And we have angels. Okay. With this energy card, your loved one is definitely here to say to you, I want you to focus on the energy. Mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. Whatever this is, the energy that we focus on is the energy that we kind of attract to ourselves, okay? And in a sense where it's like, I don't feel like you necessarily, and I always said this to my mom, when my mom would be like, be careful of like what it is you're thinking, or be careful of whatever it is, because you manifest that to yourself. And I'd be like, why would I ever manifest this negative energy to myself? Like, I think you're crazy, but it makes sense to me now. And to me, it's like, really focus on your energy, okay? Because what I feel is like heaven and hell exist here, both in the physical, but in the non-physical as well. Not so much a place, but of energy, right? And so I feel that something could have happened, and so we're in a lower vibration in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, I don't feel like you deserve to be in this low vibration. And whatever this is, this energy was never meant for you to resonate in, okay? It's just not meant for you. I do feel like it's like allow your emotions to flow because we do have some water energy. Now, I'm going to say a couple things about this water energy. You could be a water sign. This loved one could be a water sign, or they could have a significant water in their chart, vice versa. Now, this could also be where it's like, I want you to go spend some time near water or in water. And this could be in a pool, this could be in a lake, in an ocean, in a waterfall, in a pond, or maybe this is like you spending time by it, or when you're in the shower, really doing a deep cleanse. But I do feel like it's time to allow those emotions to kind of process through you. It is okay. And this is my human aspect of things. It is okay to be angry or frustrated or whatever when it comes into certain things. But I also feel like it's time to let go of some things. And with this hard life, I feel like this can reference into you or into your loved one, where it's like there has been some crappy things that have happened, but I don't want you to sit in this because you deserve so much more than that. And that's where this determination comes in and my wisdom comes in. I am guiding you towards something better. I am a part of your angels. I can make magic happen. I just need you to listen to me. I need you to follow that intuition push because there's so much more meant for you than this, what it is you're sitting in right now. Let's go ahead and pull 3 last clarifying cards for my collective. 3 last clarifying cards for my collective. All right, we have Earth Angel. See, you are somebody who is so special with this Earth Angel coming forward and this angel coming out twice. I definitely feel like there is a big sense here where your loved one, this loved one that is stepping forward, is part of the angels on the other side. They're part of your spiritual team, a big part of your guidance. And so when it comes into things, they are really guiding you in a certain aspect when it comes into things. And when it comes into this, those who are connecting in with somebody who maybe wasn't as loving or as caring as maybe they should have been in the physical, okay? They're learning a lot on the other side, and they're like, let me help you and guide you. I feel like it's like, I didn't tell you how much I appreciated you, how much I loved you in the physical, and I didn't realize how special you were in the physical. Not to say that I didn't know that you were special, but it's like, I could have proved that so much more in the physically, but now let me do it from the other side, because you truly are an Earth Angel. You truly are somebody special. And regardless, this person sees you as an Earth Angel. You are so special. Do not settle for any less. With this rainbow coming forward, one, pay attention to rainbows. That could be a sign that they kind of give you that they're around. But also, after every storm becomes a rainbow, okay? And I think that you have been, and that's coming out over the water. I feel like the storm brings the flowers. And to me, it's like, really pay attention, where it's like, I know you've been in a storm for a while. Hard life, right? I know that some crappy things have happened to you, but that's nothing that you can't grow from. It's nothing that you're not going to be able to cross the bridge over, okay? I am learning and evolving from the other side, and I am trying to kind of feed that energy into you and give you my wisdom and give you that intuition and give you that push. I don't want you to settle for anything less than the best. I want you to become so determined to be successful and to be happy and to feel of love more than anything else in this lifetime, because you deserve it. And I think that you've gone through so much crap that it can be hard to be of that energy, because maybe you have been in a place of frustration, in a place of anger, but I'm learning to forgive my past because I deserve the future that I want, and that's what you deserve. And I want you to tell yourself that, like, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to feel loved, you deserve to be successful, you deserve to be abundant. And I want you to tell yourself that, because that's what your loved one has to say. You deserve all of that, no matter what it is you've gone through or what you've experienced or who's told you what in this lifetime. That's not where you belong. You've been in the storm for long enough. It's now time for you to see the rainbow and get the flowers to bloom. That's where you deserve to be. There's a big sense here about determination, and I feel like it's time for you to be able to reach your goals, and your loved one is coming through with nothing but guidance. Like, let me guide you into this. I want you to have a sense of surrender. I want you to ask for a sign when it comes into them. Give me the sign times 3, whether it be a symbol, whether it be a word, whether it be some numbers. I want you to ask for this times 3 when it comes into your loved one, and allow them to connect in with you. For some of you, this is a woman. For others of you, I do feel a male energy. I feel like it kind of goes both ways when it comes into this. I just really feel like the woman is very, like, she's like, tell them like who I am, tell them who I am. So I just want to say that, but there is a male here as well, okay? And again, I feel like this goes into where it's like, this person could have been very angry, or maybe you're really struggling with the anger, or maybe it was both. Maybe both of this energy is coming forward. But I definitely feel that when it comes into this, it's like they're trying to help you forgive, and maybe not necessarily a person, it could be, but more just in life. Forgive, because things happen, crap happens, and it doesn't mean that you're not a good person or you don't deserve good things, but it's time to let it go so I can move on. And I can be happy, because guess what? Your past does not define you. All right. I am sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.